checking a solution can be a little bit confusing. So let's talk a little bit about what we're doing when we're checking the solution to an equation. So if we use number 6 as an example, we have 15 is equal to r minus 6. So the first thing we do is get rid of our subtraction by adding the opposite of 6, right? So we'll change it to 15 is equal to r plus a negative 6. We want to get r by itself, so we add the opposite of negative 6 to both sides. We add a positive 6 to both sides. On the left-hand side, we would get 21. And on the right-hand side, we'd have r, and the negative 6 and the positive 6 would add up to 0. So we have r by itself, so we think the solution is r is equal to 21. So we think the weight of that variable is 21, and that's what would make the two sides balanced. Right? So for our check, we want to check and see if the left-hand side and the right-hand side have the same weight. So we're thinking about it in terms of like a scale. If we're thinking about it just in terms of numbers, is the value on the left equal to the value on the right when we replace the variable with our answer, our solution? So we'll again rewrite this so that we don't have subtraction. And let's think about it with our algebra tiles. So we want to see if the 15 on the left will match 15 on the right. So here's the original setup of the original equation. So we'd have 15 is equal to r plus negative 6. So that's how we represent it with our algebra tiles. So we figured out in the previous slide that we think r is 21. Right? So our variable is equal to 21 of those little off-white pieces. Right? So r is equal to 21. So we want to check and see if we replace that stick, or variable, with 21, are the left and the right-hand sides balanced? Do they have the same weight? So we'll take the variable out, right? So I'm going to remove this, and I'm going to replace it with what I said it's equal to. Oops. Get rid of it. Okay, and I'm going to replace it with the 21 that I said that it's equal to. So now we want to see, are the weight of the left-hand side and the right-hand sides the same? So the weight of this side is easy to see. There's 15 off-white pieces there, so the weight of that side is 15. And on the right-hand side, we'd have some 0 pairs, so we would have 1, right, maybe I'll even use the eraser. So we would have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 0 pairs. So on the left-hand side, we have 15, and on the right-hand side, when we simplify it, we also have 15. And so when we replace our variable with the answer that we got, 21, the weight of the left-hand side is 15, and the weight of the right-hand side is 15. And so our check shows that we are correct. The left and the right-hand side have the same weight.